What's up, my fellow tribute slasher movie reviews, here to bring you guys a spoiler-heavy review for Mockingjay Part 1. Which means if you have not seen this movie, you should leave and go watch my non-spoiler review instead. So without further ado, let's begin. I love this movie, guys. I absolutely love this movie, and I thought this was such a smart, sophisticated installment in this Hunger Games saga. And I absolutely just love the way that this movie opens up. We literally see Katniss Everdeen. The PTSD has already started kicking in. She is damaged soul. And I love when she goes and talks to Finnick, and Finnick is just like, I wish they were dead. I wish we were all dead. Boom! The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 appears on the screen. And I love this opening because this opening has set the tone for the rest of Mockingjay, for Part 1 and Part 2. Now, if I had to say, you guys, what was my favorite scene in this entire movie, it was the hanging tree. Oh my goodness, did I get absolute chills the moment Katniss Everdeen starts singing this song. She's like, are you coming to the tree where they strung up a man, they say murder 3. I was like, yes. And then it just gets better and better as we see her take off in the hovercraft, and then they shoot the promo, and then they release it, and what happens? District 5 starts revolting while singing in unison to this song. It was the most epic moment and one of my favorite defining moments of this series. I got so many chills. They're all like, are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man, they say he'll murder 3. Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Dead! Also, I absolutely loved the hospital scene, you know. What a powerful moment. And Francis Lawrence did such a great job directing this scene, you guys. I love the moment because, like, literally Katniss Everdeen walks in, and how Francis Lawrence was able to get all these actors, all these little background actors, to all stand up in unison and give the sign. It was amazing. Such a powerful moment. I love that. So therefore, when President Snow starts bombing the place, it becomes all the more powerful when she gives that epic line, that line you absolutely loved in the novel, word for word. Do you see that? Fire is catching, and if we burn, you burn with us. And what I also loved about that scene is it also calls a rebellion in District 7 when, you know, they're all lining up in unison, and then all of a sudden, like, do, and they're like, pew, and they start running up, they're climbing up the trees, and they're like, if we burn, you burn with us. Boom, 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 boom. Let's talk about the ending to this movie, you guys. I thought that they were going to end this movie with Peeta, and Peeta choking her, and they did. And it didn't surprise me, but I will admit, the moment where, you know, Boggs sort of slaps Peeta across the head to get off of Katniss, I thought it was going to cut there. And personally, I would have been perfectly fine with it. But I kind of actually liked the extensions, that stuff that they gave in the film. It kind of set up, you know, gave it a more, like, happy build-up compared to, like, Catching Fire, where she just found out that her whole city has been burned, and then boom, just like that. You're like, what? Maybe Francis Lawrence was worried that too big abrupt endings would have been too much, but I would have been perfectly fine had they had just... But either way, I still really enjoyed all the stuff that came afterwards. And yeah, and I love that speech that she gave. Victors today, Panem tomorrow. Yeah! Such a good movie, you guys. I absolutely love this movie. Mockingjay Part 1 may have lacked in action, but it didn't lack in quality. This was such a fantastic movie, you guys. What I loved so much about this movie, as hard to watch and as kind of depressing as this movie was, out of Mockingjay is where we learn what the true story of the Hunger Games is really about. You know, we learn that this is not about the games, that this is about something so much more. And that's what I loved about Mockingjay Part 1, is it's exploring those themes and bringing those themes to life. You know, so when Part 2 comes around, we now know the true stakes and what the Hunger Games is really about. So now it's time to embrace the epic conclusion and see all these themes and all these events come to a final conclusion, and it was so brilliantly crafted in this film. So there you have it, you guys. That was my spoiler-heavy review of Mockingjay Part 1. So you guys, what did you think of this movie? What was your favorite scene in this movie, you guys? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And until next time, you guys, I'm the Slash Movie Reviewer, and you guys have just been slashed.